So yeah, I think there's two types of entrepreneurs. There's a lifestyle, I mean, that's the big thing that I didn't manage to hit on today. There's two types. You build a lifestyle business maybe that generates 2 million of revenue and pays you out $250,000 a year at the top end, 50 grand at the bottom end, and you end up working in it 2 days a week, and you've got a base management team and it maybe organically grows 5%. Or you've got these guys that go into the scale and the 10 million plus. I mean, one thing that I always teach and tell people is that there is room for a small business and there is room for a big business. A medium-sized business is near on impossible to make successful. You either have one excellent restaurant or 300 or 100 or 50, not 2 or 3. You don't just times your income by 2 or 3 by owning 2 or 3 coffee shops. It's one coffee shop or 10 plus. The bit in the middle, you can't afford the middle management. Hello guys and welcome to Backstage Business for a very special episode of Backstage Business because we've got on an aeroplane and here we are in Africa. Hello guys and welcome to a very special Backstage Business. Here we are in Asia. You can see the elephants and all the other props around us. No, we're not. We're in London for... Hello guys and welcome to a very special episode of Backstage Business. Here we are in Canada. Not really, we're at the Business Funding Show. Come on, let's go. About funny things. Hello, I'm James. Nice to meet you. Blow over here.
Yeah, we're the only partner.
Yeah, I would like them as well. Thank you very much. Brilliant, everyone. I'm going to walk around a bit as well because I feel like we're all a bit disjointed and no one really likes each other. Everyone's just over here. I mean, you must smell or something. Lovely you smell. So let me just quickly tell you a little bit about myself. I started out when I was 16 as a children's entertainer. I was 15 when I was at school. One of my mates was a DJ. And he was earning about 25 quid an hour when he was 15, and I thought this is quite good, this. So I thought, oh, I'll do one more thing this, and I started doing magic. And I loved magic, and I was going out doing kids' parties, and very quickly, by the time I was 16, I was earning like 1,500 quid a week doing kids' parties. So I was generating cash, if you like, doing that. And I saved all that money up, and I started buying some properties, and I bought my first property in Brentwood. You might have told from my accent that I am an Essex boy, so I apologise for that right now. And I bought property and I started generating all this work that I couldn't do. So what I then done was start an agency of children's entertainers, and we was providing London and the home counties, and we started going into corporate event work. So we was providing stuff for BP. That was I always remember BP because that was our first big client, and that made me feel absolutely bloody fantastic. Didn't make any money out of the jobs we was doing for them, but it felt good to say we was working with them. We'd done some stuff with IKEA and blah blah blah. And what I quickly learned was my business was making all of its money out of these bad boys, my hands, and I could only earn so much with my hands. And I was, the agency was good, but it was a start from zero business each month. And what I mean by start from zero business, two types of businesses. Like if you're selling cars, you start from zero each month. You've got to find a new customer to buy cars from you each month. If you're a Netflix business, you get people signed up to stream the videos from you every month, so you're repeating them every single month. So they're the two types of business. I was definitely a start from zero each month kind of guy. We had to find new people to always carry on booking our services because not everyone wants a birthday party every month. So I thought, what can I do about this? And I was running this business from home, and I employed about 5 people coming into my house. So I was about 18, employed about 5 people coming into my house, and I had these fleet of vans delivering all of our equipment all over the show. And one day I got a knock on the door, knockety knock, and it was the council. And they said, Mr. Sinclair, are you running a business from home? No, of course I'm not. No. Not running anything from home, but obviously I was. And I was just on the edge of being in quite a lot of trouble, but it was just time for us to go and buy a proper premises, and we did, and we bought a premises in Basildon, and we turned it into a family entertainment centre. And this was really good. I can always remember, so I've done this when I was about 20, and I'm just going to draw a little box up here to explain to you how this. So I got invited to speak at a couple of schools for some entrepreneurial advice and stuff, and I absolutely loved it. And then I wrote a book which is called The Millionaire Clown. It's an ironic title because I wanted to inspire young kids that, you know, no matter who you are, what intelligence level you've got, if you're prepared to work and put the effort in, this book would be good for you. But it's seriously wrote for business owners. The company you are today might not necessarily be the company that you want to be, but you've still got to run that one profitably, get that cash flow positive so that you can get to be the company that you want to be. Running two. This is really important. Same for any organisation. But you've got to remind these people on a daily basis this stuff. When you start in business, it's all very easy. That first day, you tell your family, you tell your wife, you tell your girlfriend, your partner, this is what I'm going to achieve. It's going to be super bloody great. Everyone's going to bloody love it. It's going to be fantastic. People are going to buy from us. We're going to change the world, blah, blah, blah. Then the cash flow hits in. The staffing problems hit in. The finding the customers, the problems, they hit in, so we forget to share the vision. Do it yourself, we're getting there, we're waking up, aren't we? Yes, business events don't have to be boring, gang. Okay, entrepreneurs get very frustrated. Well, why don't they just think like me? Why can't they get on the phone and sell £1 million worth of stuff easily without any training? Why can't they do that? Why can't they just come up with a marketing plan without spending any money like me? Why can't they do that? Because they're not entrepreneur DNA. They need managing different level of tasks that happen in every organisation. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, I delegate, but I don't abdicate.
You don't abdicate.
So I set the objectives, but my management are running the strategies and tactics of the business. Yeah, you've got to tell them what good looks like and what excellent looks like, and understanding that, you know, excellence is the enemy of the very good, and, you know, creating an excellent company is far harder than creating a very good company, and it might be that you get a very good company and then move over to excellence. So, you know, even Disney wasn't excellent in day one. It took probably 40 years before they became excellent. They were very good, and then excellent. So that's why I always talk about this. You're running two companies. Maybe the company you are today is very good, but the company you are in the future is excellent. But people, you know, try and get straight into excellent, but there needs to be so much structure in place that may not be affordable in the beginning. A commoditized product, I spoke about this on one of my videos the other day, a bottle of water. Now, if you know what you're doing, you can pay 20 pence for a bottle of water, yeah? Proper water. You go into Disney and it's $3.50 because it's got a picture of Mickey Mouse on it. So they've taken a commoditized product and sell it for $3.50 when you can buy it for 20 pence. See, Tesco's turn billions to make millions. And entrepreneurs sometimes say, right, we'll compete on price. And we'll turn millions to make thousands. And that ain't fair. You take on all the risk, you employ people, you pay the pension costs, etc., to make thousands of pounds. I know entrepreneurs that turn £6 million and basically earn £8 grand a year. They keep on having to fund the business all the time. I know other entrepreneurs that are in the experienced business market that turn £1 million a year and make 400 grand a year. They turn millions to make millions rather than turning billions to make millions. Now, if you can build a scale business like Amazon, Tesco and blah, 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 and turn billions to make millions, and maybe 1 billion out of 3 billion or 5 billion, you know, it's big numbers. So you can create a really good business. And that's what the Experience Business book really teaches about, creating a set of rules that will align you. Hopefully that answers your question.
The headline, you're all there, in the garage.
Hello, mate. Thank you very much. Where are you from, mate? Mark. Carry on mumbling. I've been speaking. Thanks, mate. Cheers. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Hey guys, we've just finished at the business funding show doing a speaking session. Charlie Mullins was there, who was joining me on stage. He was on previous Backstage episodes. I mean, maybe we'll even put a bit of black and white content to show you that Charlie Mullins is a big fan of Backstage Business, and he's come and speak at our event that we're doing, which if you're a viewer of Backstage Business, you might want to come and see us live and find out about the Business Spectacular on the 18th of October. I was talking about all the things that can really drive a business forward today in terms of funding it and the strategies and tactics you need to build a successful organisation. It's been really good. And now we're going off for some lunch. Come on, let's go.
I didn't know about you.
Going he falls into the car.
Stop it now. I'll decline the offer.
See you on the 19th.
Hello guys, here we are wrapping up another Backstage Business. We're in Spitalfields Market. We've just had a catch-up meeting with Mark Creaser, who's the MD of Entrepreneurs Network, also the other half of Entrepreneurs Network. We've been discussing the plans that we've got going ahead, some real strategic planning sessions, which I think is a really good thing to do in business. We had a great speaking session today at the Business Funding Show. That was good as well. And now we're going back to Essex, and we're leaving this greatest city in the world, London, to go back to Essex. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. Ta-ra!